Just by way of a quick update to the video that I put out yesterday, just regarding juicing and such for the month, and sort of saying what I was buying at the shops and such, I just wanted to make a recommendation to you. Far better to buy a juice like orange or grapefruit or such that is just plain and isn't one of these sort of higher priced fresh or pure juices of mixed veg and fruit. The reason being, I bought one a few weeks ago when I was going through sort of the intensity of the juicing, and it was I'll say local to the UK produced juice. It's a pretty premium price to pay for it by comparison to other juices that are on the shelves in the supermarket, and it claims to be sort of all fresh ingredients and such like, so I'm sure they are. And it was carrot and apple, I think orange and celery was the combination. Now I've had that juice freshly made in my kitchen, and it tastes awesome. Absolutely brilliant. I mean, you have to kind of adjust the celery to suit your palate, but it's a great drink. So I bought this thinking this was going to be a great drink. I opened it up and it was truly awful. I tried it again, as in took another drink from the same carton, and it tasted just as well, the same as the first one, and I ended up not finishing it at all because it just was not palatable. I then looked at the use by date, or the best before date, the use by date, and it was January next year. And this was back in July, so this thing had around about 6 months of shelf life in a fridge. Fair enough, but still 6 months of shelf life for a juice, for a fresh juice that's meant to be good for you, full of minerals and vitamins and all sorts of sort of beneficial elements within this, and not chemical elements. But various sort of health filling elements that juice is supposed to, that freshly squeezed juice is supposed to give you. Now the next day I went back to the same store, bought a straightforward grapefruit juice, not from concentrate. I'm trying to just find something that was easily, in fact no, it was an orange juice, it was just a straight pressed orange juice, but it had a shelf life of 5 weeks before it had to be used up. Not from opening, but from sitting on the shelf. Had to be used up within 5 weeks. This is a straightforward, simple orange juice, okay? So it has a shelf life of only 5 weeks, and then almost £4 carton, similar volume, of all these fantastic ingredients that are meant to be good for you, 5 months. Don't buy a fresh juice that lasts for 5 months. Preferably, don't buy a juice that lasts for 5 weeks. Buy a juice that lasts for 24 hours, 48 hours, okay? It's going to cost you more, so buy a juicer and get juicing, because whilst it might be slightly more time consuming, believe me, it is far better for you, far more satisfying. The entire process of juicing is much more cathartic and engaging. It involves you in the process of feeding yourself. Give yourself the best that you possibly can. So when you're juicing, do not buy into what the supermarkets are selling you. And if you possibly can, don't buy into what somebody else is trying to sell you. I know that it's easy to spend. Somebody was telling me they were spending like £30 a day on juicing detox at one point in time. £30 a day. Now, I juiced for 11 days straight. £330. I can tell you that is around what we spent for 3 people for a month on juicing ingredients, okay, was the £330. That's comparable to our normal shopping and such, and that shopping list also gave us food as well. And don't get me wrong, there was other stuff that I had to buy in for the kids and such likes, but price comparison, not a lot I would have said in it. It is going to be more expensive for buying fresh produce all the time, but that's more because it can spoil as easily, okay, or more easily than preserved foods. So you have to consume them more quickly, or you have to let them go. But really, it's not making a massive amount of difference in that regard to, as I say, the economics of doing it. Do it as fresh as you can. This is an investment for you. If you're going to invest in the health of your body, show yourself that you're investing in it, that you're not just passing the buck to somebody else to give them responsibility to give you the good nutrients. Take those good nutrients yourself, as in from the food itself, the oranges, the apples, whatever it happens to be. Take those and put them in yourself and get the juice and consume it as quickly as you possibly can. So just don't buy it off the shelf. Watch it being made or make it yourself and consume it as soon as you can thereafter. Alright, take care, have a great day, bye bye.